Hi everyone, it's Adrienne Leah. I wanted to make a quick video, a super quick video because I have to get ready for work. But I just moved out of my apartment yesterday. It was so much longer than what I was expecting. One of the things that took a really long time was my metal bed frame. I couldn't find the tool to dismantle it, so I had to go back and undo the bolts, and that took around 2 to 3 hours with me, just me, because the bolts were so tight and I couldn't get them undone. Well, it took me a couple of tries to get them done, and then I was thinking there was a possibility it could fit into my car, since there's the way that it is at the bottom, like the poles, like they they're not flexible, of course, but they have a little give to where you could shape them if the bolts are loosened. But it was a couple inches off, so I had to get another truck because I had to return the first one. And I was going to do a reading yesterday, but then I fell asleep. I'm so sorry, but I'll make a video tonight, and I'll see how the hotel internet is to upload the video. If not, I'll go to a cafe because I knit at cafes anyway. But I just pulled out some cards, and like I said, I am about to get ready for work because I don't usually sleep for this long or for that long. I even have the Four of Swords, and then when you have the Four of Swords, you think about, at least for me, I think about what happened with the Three of Swords. What was so intense? What was like an overload? Because we're thinking about the sword suit, even though it has a heart on the Three of Swords. It kind of feels like an overflow of the mental capacity, to where your body is just telling you you need to move forward, you need to really wind down and to essentially pause or sleep or rest on it. There's too much going on for you to move forward with doing anything else. And even that, you have the Death card. With the Death card and associated with the Four of Swords, you're putting something to rest. But just because you end something in your life doesn't mean that it stops going, because you have the Ten of Pentacles. There's still that foundation there. And with the Two of Cups, it really does feel like an ebb and flow of energies, of people. It could be a couple, it could be a literal family that it comes together, and then there's times where it's away from each other. And even though there is still so much to do, so much left to do, even when you have rested in the Four of Swords, we don't have a choice but to keep going. we use that every bit of energy that we have. And we keep building because the Ten of Wands is a heavy burden. And some things we can let go of, some things we have to hold on to. And I don't feel like there's a regret in holding on to those things. A burden might be a harsh word to use with it, because there's a lot of a love that comes with the Nine of Wands, because you must care so much about this thing, about this person, to use the leftover energy that you have. This is like again, you're low battery, but you gotta push forward and keep going. With the Ten of Wands, it does feel like there's more than one person that can carry the load with this. But there is a spark of energy that comes from the King of Wands. It kind of feels like towards the end, because I stopped moving stuff like around 3 in the morning. I got to the hotel around 4 in the morning. Even though it was so late, there wasn't like an ounce of frustration that I had like towards the end. Towards the end, it was just like just relief and happy, and honestly like kind of, well, really pleased and blessed that I was able to finally move all those things that took me such a long time to do, because I really did not feel like that I wanted to keep going with it. And then towards the end, it's like control, like do what you can control. And then if the other person has responsibilities, help them with that. Just do the things that you know that are possible and that are impossible, that can be seen as impossible. If you feel that there's a certain calling or nudge, it must mean that there's a will and a way. Then the Four of Pentacles and Magician. I feel like with the Ten of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, letting go of things that just you weren't able to carry anymore. And it doesn't need to be like, it can be physical things, the things that might not even fit in the storage unit at this point, and like, do you really need it? And we're thinking about the essentials, and even things that just spark happiness within you, because it's important for those things too. Maybe you're a collector of some sort, and those things are sacred in some way because your soul is called to them. And I feel like that's an important thing too. You have the Magician, the Queen of Pentacles. With the Queen of Pentacles, I am getting bread and butter. Skilled, especially in things that are of interest, that could turn into something more. Or maybe the skills that you have help the community in some way. The skills that you had before were mainly for yourself, and now they help others in other ways. And then that's what you do. Now it's helping. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in another video.